Hi there, I'm Joanna Ross Hersey. I'm professor of tuba and euphonium here at UNC Pembroke, and I'm coming to you from the stage of GPAC, where I'm playing a piece that I wrote for this instrument, the tuba. This piece's title is 1112, and it's for tuba with a little bit of small, light electronic background. This piece is something that I composed because I wanted to honor a woman I look up to as a mentor, Hildegard von Bingen, who was a medieval nun. She ran convents in Germany in the Middle Ages, and one of the things that she did for her nuns is she wrote music for them to sing in the services. So to honor her and to teach our students about her life, I wanted to make a piece that talked about her story. And the piece actually involves a little bit of art. It's a picture, and as you can see here, we have a map. So this is the sheet music that I play from during the performance, and instead of normal music notation, it includes notation that's placed inside the map of the convent where Hildegard lived and worked. And a convent at that time would have been a hustling and bustling of people who were working and living together, and it's a lot like a college campus. So one of the things you find is there's all of the same types of places. There's a dormitory and a cafeteria. There's a busy courtyard, that's here in the middle. And so I thought about what kinds of melodies might make these pictures come to life. What does courtyard music sound like if you're rushing across your courtyard? Maybe that's a little bit quick. What does the music in the kitchen sound like? So I thought about the nuns cooking and making the bread. These nuns also worked vineyards and grew wine from vines that the Romans brought to this beautiful wine area of Germany. So I thought about that too, and their work in the kitchens. And there's a melody up there, that's the kitchen. And then I needed to have a low note because it's the tuba. So I decided that for the well, a very important part of any place is the water supply, I would make some nice low notes. So you might hear when I get to that, I'll play those low notes on the tuba. So the idea is that this is called a graphic score, a score which involves more than just the notes. And the player can choose, he or she can contribute to the composition. So the instructions that I wrote for the player were to start at the gate, which is here, and I wrote a gate melody. And then you can go anywhere you want to. If you want to go to the chapel, there's a melody there. If you want to go straight to the kitchens, you can play the kitchen melody. And the idea is that the performer can think about what this woman's life would have been like and can transport themselves back to that era. The piece is called 1112 because that's the year that Hildegard von Bingen arrived there as a girl. Her family gave her to the Catholic Church, and she was raised in the convent, but she loved it and she spent her whole life there. And she's a great role model for us today as a leader, even as a woman in the Middle Ages, and she had courage and she stood up for her convictions. So to honor her, I'm really excited to share this piece with you today.